guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, we're going to be crocheting this really cute backpack. I actually crocheted this bag to give to my sister as her birthday gift. Her birthday was on the 23rd of June, so I decided to record how I created this backpack and teach you guys in this tutorial. So in order to crochet the backpack, we'll have to make granny squares first. So for this project, I'll be making use of 5-ply milk cotton yarn, but you can make use of any yarn of your choice. And I'll be doubling mine to make my bag a little bit thicker. So this is the shade of color that I'll be using for mine. I actually ran out of this color, so I'll be using this pink to demonstrate how to make the squares. And you can make use of any color of your choice. Now let's get into the tutorial. We're going to start by making a magic ring, and this is how to make a magic ring. So once you've done this, chain up 4. You can tug at this shorter loose end a little to make your ring smaller. So once you've done that, you're going to yarn over and make a double crochet into the ring. Chain 1, then go in with a double crochet again. Chain 1. So now we have a total of 3 double crochet, chain 1, because this chain 4 that we did counts as a double crochet and a chain 1. So now you're going to repeat 1 double crochet, chain 1 7 more times. I am done. I repeated 1 double crochet, chain 1 7 more times, and I have a total of 20 stitches on this row. So now once you've done that, you're going to make this ring smaller. So toggle this yarn to close. Slip stitch in the 3rd chain of your starting chain. Remember, we did a total of 4 chains here. So you're going to slip stitch into the 3rd one. And that's it for row 1. So you're going to chain up 1 and cut. Now you're going to go in with your 2nd shade of pink or whatever color you're using. So now you can actually start up row 2 in any of the chain spaces. So I'll be starting mine here. So you're going to insert your hook into the chain 1 space here. Then attach your yarn like so. Chain up 1. In that same chain space, go in with a single crochet. Chain up 1. Now you're going to skip this stitch and go into the next chain space, which is here, and make a double crochet, chain 1, into that same chain space, make another double crochet, chain 1, then go in with a double crochet again, chain 1. So now you're going to skip this stitch here and go into the chain space with a single crochet, chain 1. Now skip this stitch here, go into the chain space. You can decide to carry this and walk over it to hide the yarn. Now you're going to repeat what we did here. 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, then chain 1. So now you're going to repeat this pattern till you get to the end of the row. So you should have like 5 petals when you're done with this row. I'm going to chain up 1 because I've not made my chain 1, then slip stitch into the very first stitch that you made. That's this single crochet here. So once you've done that, chain up 1 and go into the next stitch, which is this chain 1 space here, and make a single crochet. Then into the next stitch, this double crochet stitch here, you're going to make a half double crochet. Then chain up 1. Then you're going to skip this chain 1 space here and go into the next double crochet stitch and make a double crochet. Then chain up 3. Now you're going to go back into the stitch and make a slip stitch. Then chain up 3 again. Make a double crochet again into that same stitch. And chain up 1. So skip this chain 1 space here and go into the next stitch, which is a double crochet, and make a half double crochet. Into the next stitch, we're going to make a single crochet. Chain 1, skip this stitch here and go into the next stitch with a single crochet. Then into the next stitch, make a half double crochet. So we're basically repeating what we did here. Then chain up 1, and you're going to skip this stitch and go into this stitch, that's a double crochet stitch here with a double crochet. Now chain up 3 and go into that same stitch with a slip stitch. Chain up 3 again, go into that same stitch with a double crochet. Now chain up 1. We're going to skip this stitch and go into the next with a half double crochet. Then into the next stitch, make a single crochet. Then chain up 1. So you're going to repeat this pattern from here, that's the single crochet we made, to here, till you get to your starting chain. So on the next stitch now, I'm going to make a single crochet, then the next a half double crochet. So to finish up, I'm going to chain up 1 and slip stitch into the very first stitch, which is the single crochet. Then chain up 1 and cut. We're done with this color. So now you're going to go in with your third color. For me, I'll be making use of green. So for row 4, you're going to identify where you did your chain 1 in between your 2 single crochet. It's kind of like in between each petal. So you can actually start at anywhere. I'll be starting here. Attach your yarn and chain up 2. Then into that same stitch, you're going to make a double crochet. but this is where you stop. You're not going to finish up this double crochet, then repeat, then yarn over, pull through the 3 loops, chain up 3, then skip here and here and come to this chain 3 that we made here. You're going to make a single crochet in the second chain. Skip the first and go into the second and make a single crochet. Then chain up 3. So into this chain 3 that we have on this side, make a single crochet in the 3rd chain. Then chain up 3. So you're going to skip all this and go back to the chain space in between the 2 single crochet here. Then go in with a double crochet. Do not finish it up, so repeat this 2 more times. Then yarn over, pull through the 4 loops on your hook. Then chain up 3, and you're going to repeat what you did here. Into the second chain, make a single crochet, chain up 3, into the 3rd chain, make a single crochet, chain up 3. So you're going to repeat this pattern from here to here, round, till you get to your starting chain. So at the end, make a slip stitch in the very first stitch, which is here. So we're going to slip stitch on top. Then chain 1 and cut. So now we're going to make use of our last color, and for mine that's milk. So for row 5, you're going to attach your yarn here and chain up 3. Then into that same chain space, make a double crochet. Now this chain 3 that you made at first counts as 1 double crochet. Chain up 3 and go into that same chain space with 2 double crochet. Chain up 1. So you're going to skip this stitch here and go into the next chain space and make 3 half double crochet. Chain up 1. Then into the next chain space, make 3 single crochet. Chain up 1. Into the next, 3 half double crochet, chain up 1. Now into the next chain space, we're going to make 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. Like we did here. So chain up 1 and into the next chain space, going with 3 half double crochet. Then chain up 1 and go into the next with 3 single crochet. chain 1, go into the next with 3 half double crochet, chain 1, into the next chain space you're going to make 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet to create our next corner. So repeat from here to here one more time. This is how mine looks like. If you notice, we just have 2 chain spaces remaining, so we're going to do something a bit different. In the next chain space, make 3 half double crochet as usual, then into that same chain space make a single crochet. Now chain up 1, and the next chain space make 3 single crochet, then into that same space make a half double crochet, chain 1, then you're going to make a half double crochet into here, then make a slip stitch in the 3rd chain of your starting chain, chain up 3, into the next stitch make a double crochet, then into this chain space go in with 1 double crochet, chain 3, 1 double crochet, then into the next stitch make a double crochet, in the next stitch make a double crochet. This is what your work should look like. So chain up 1 and skip 1 stitch. That should be this chain 1 we made here. Go into the next with a double crochet, in the next make a double crochet, the next make a double crochet, chain up 1, skip the next stitch and go into the stitch with a double crochet, the next make a double crochet, chain up 1, you're going to skip this stitch, go into the next with a double crochet, and you make a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Chain up 1. Now we are at the corner. We're going to repeat what you did here. So make a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Remember to skip this stitch. Then into the chain space you're going to make 1 double crochet, chain 3, 1 double crochet. This is how it looks so far. Now we make 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Then chain up 1. So from here, you get to this 3rd corner, you're going to repeat what you did here. After making your corner, you would go ahead, chain up 1 and make 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet till you get to the corner. You repeat what you did here, then you continue and do the same thing here. I'll meet you guys when I'm done with mine. So I've worked my way across and this is how my square looks like. Chain up 1. And we're going to repeat what we've been doing. 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. But this will be slightly different. chain 1. Now skip this stitch and go into this chain 1 space here. You're going to go into the chain, not under, and make a double crochet. Now repeat, make 2 more double crochet in the next 2 stitches like we've been doing. Chain 1, skip this stitch, skip the next stitch here, and go into this stitch with a double crochet. 3, then into the next stitch, make a double crochet. Then into the next, make a double crochet. Now we have 3 double crochet made. We are going to chain up 1 and slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Chain up 1 and cut. And that's how you make this beautiful granny square. I don't know the name of the granny square. Give it a name in the comment section, or if it has a name already, let me know in the comment section. So you're going to go ahead and make 13 more of this granny squares. We'll be needing 14 for the body of the bag, and I'll see you guys when I'm done with mine. So the granny square measures 6.3 inches in height, and in width it measures 6.3 inches. So I'm done making my 14 squares. You can go ahead and block this if you have the time to do that, but I'm not going to be blocking mine since I am on a very short time frame. I'm actually making this for my little sister, and her birthday is tomorrow. So the next thing we're going to do now is to make the back flap. So for the back flap, you're going to be making a square exactly like the one you just made. But instead of fastening off and cutting off your loose end, we're going to continue making more rows to get this bigger. So in order to make mine bigger, I'll make an addition of 3 more rows. So I'll teach you guys how to do that. So after you've slip stitched into your starting chain, you're not going to cut. Just go ahead and chain up 3 like so. Now you're going to go into the next stitch with a double crochet, and into the next stitch with a double crochet. Now we are at the chain space. So you're going to insert your hook in here and make a double crochet, chain up 3, and into that same chain space make a double crochet. So now we're going to make a double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Then chain up 1 like we did here. Then skip this chain 1 space and go into the next stitch. So we'll do the same thing we did here. We're going to place a double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Then chain up 1 again. Skip this chain 1 space and go into the next 3 stitches and make a double crochet in each of them. Chain up 1, skip this chain space and go into the next 3 stitches with a double crochet. So chain up 1, skip this and go into the next 3 stitches with a double crochet. When you get to your chain space, you're going to make 1 double crochet, chain 3, 1 double crochet. Make a double crochet into the next stitch, then into the next, make a double crochet. So you should have 3 double crochet made. So once you've done that, chain up 1, and into the next 3 stitches, you make a double crochet. Then chain up 1 again, skip this stitch, remember, and go into the next 3 stitches with a double crochet. So chain up 1, skip here, go into the next 3 stitches with a double crochet. So repeat what I've been doing till you get to your starting chain. So at the corner here, you would do what we did at the other side. You make your 3 double crochet in here, 1 double crochet in the chain space, chain 3, 1 double crochet, then 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1. So you get to the other corner and you repeat. Now I'll meet you guys when I'm done with mine. So I'm just going to slip stitch to join. So for the remaining 2 rows, you're just going to be repeating this row. The only difference is the stitches at the corner would increase. Let me explain. Let's call it row 4, counting from here, 1, 2, 3. So we'll make row 4 now. As usual, you're going to chain up 3, then into here you would make a double crochet, and the next make another double crochet, then in here make a double crochet. So once you've done that, you go into here with a double crochet, chain up 3, and make a double crochet in that same chain space. So in the next double crochet stitches, would make 1 double crochet in each of them. So this is the only difference, the fact that the number of stitches here increased by 1 in this next row. But for the other parts, we're just going to repeat the same pattern, chain up 1, and make a double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So the only difference is that the number of stitches here increased by 1. So just repeat the pattern like we did here, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1 till you get to the corner, then do what you did in this side for here. Then when you're done, you would slip stitch to join and start up the final row, which is the row 5, and repeat the same pattern. I think the number of stitches for row 5 on the corner should be 6. Since this is 5, it increases by 1 stitch per row. Now I'll meet you guys when I'm done with mine. So we are going to attach 4 squares together. This will be the body of the bag. So we'll start by attaching 2 squares first. And we'll be doing that with a darning needle. So this is the side I want to use for the front of my bag. This is how the back looks like. And this is how the front looks like. So my squares are facing the front. So what I'm going to do now is to hold both of the squares like this. This is very important so that you don't make mistake and join the front to the back of your square. So once you've done that, you're going to come to this corner here and look for the middle stitch. That is the second chain that you made here. Insert your hook into the middle stitch. Then look for the middle stitch here as well. And pull through. So remember to leave like a shorter loose end. Pull through like so. Leave this out so that it doesn't come out undone. So now into this middle chain, you're going to insert your hook again and in the other one as well. After you've done that, go into the next stitch, which is this chain, and into the next for the other side. And pull up a loop. Then into the next stitch, like so, and into the next stitch on the other side as well. Go into the next stitch, and in the other granny square, pull. So repeat this till you get to the middle chain in this corner. I'm done. So the next thing I'm going to do is attach these two squares as well. To do that, you're going to do the same thing that we did. You're going to insert your hook into the middle chain of the side. And insert your hook into the middle chain in the corner of the second square. Then you can fold your work up like this and start sewing. I'm still going to do the same thing I did in the beginning. I will go back into that middle chain and pass my hook into this second square as well. Now in the next chain, so we'll start sewing like normal till we get to the middle chain of the next corner. So I'm done with this part. So I'm going to tie this up. How I do that is I go back into that last chain, that's the middle chain, for this side, and into the next one on the other square. Then I insert my hook into this hole here, like so. Once you've done that, cut off your yarn. So do the same thing, follow the same method of joining for here and do this side as well. So I'm done. Go ahead and make the second panel like this. And when you've done that, going to attach the remaining squares that you have, and you'll have a total of 6 squares remaining aside from the big one that we need. We're going to attach them like this. If you notice, I have 2 shades of pink, and that was because I ran out of this color. This was the color I wanted to work with. I ran out of the color, and since I'm trying to surprise my baby sister tomorrow, I had to make do of this. She loves pink, so I think this is not going to matter to her. Now what we're going to do is to sew up the sides. So you're going to attach 2 of the squares to one panel. So we are going to attach 2 squares again to the bottom. This is going to be the bottom of our bag. So now I'm done attaching both of the squares to the bottom. I'm going to attach the remaining 2 squares to the side. This is how it looks like. So I'm just going to tie this and cut. Then we attach the second panel. So you're going to do the same thing for the other panel as well. You're going to attach 2 of those squares to this side, 2 to the bottom, and 2 to the other side. I'll meet you guys when I'm done with mine. So this is how it looks like. It looks like a very pretty tote bag. So I have an idea, right, to make this into a tote bag, then later construct this into a backpack. So I have 2 tutorials for you guys, for those who want to turn this into a tote bag and for those who want to turn this into a backpack. But now the thing is that it's getting late and I want to surprise my sis tomorrow morning. Let's see how it goes. And now we're going to make a mini border to kind of make this place look neat. So you can attach your yarn anywhere that you want, but I'll be attaching mine in the corner. Chain up 3. Into the next stitch, make a double crochet. So you're going to make a double crochet in each stitch all the way across till you get to the starting chain. So I've made my double crochet around. Now I'm at the starting chain. So just slip stitch into the 3rd chain to join. Then we're going to make 1 more row. Chain up 1 and go into that same chain with a single crochet. In the next stitch, make a single crochet. So now you're going to do the same thing. Make 1 single crochet in each of the stitches till you get to your starting chain. I've worked my way around and I'm now at the starting chain. So slip stitch into the very first single crochet that you made. Chain up 1 and cut. So now we're going to attach the flap that we made earlier. To do this, just place this in the middle of your work. So yeah, this should be the middle of mine. Then place it on top of where you did your first row of double crochet for the border, which is here. So you can actually use a stitch marker to keep this in place. So now we're going to sew this to the body of the bag. So I inserted my hook into this double crochet here, and I'm going to insert my hook into the middle of the corner here and attach. And I'll go into that same double crochet and into the middle of the corner here. Then we'll go to the next double crochet, insert our hook into it like so, and into the next stitch. Then into the next double crochet, into the next stitch from this side, attach. Just keep doing this till you attach everything completely. So I've successfully attached my flap. This is how the bag looks so far. I really hope this turns out the way I imagined. So now we're going to attach the straps. So to make the straps, you start by making a slip knot, like so. Then chain up 4. Now chain 1 extra, and that would give you a total of 5 chains. Then skip the first chain you made and go into the next with a single crochet. So you're going to make 1 single crochet in each of the chains. So now you can make this bigger. You can decide to make more chains if you want the strap to be wider, but I'm okay with this. So chain up 1, turn your work and go into the very first stitch with a single crochet, and make a single crochet till you get to the last stitch. And you should have a total of 4 single crochet by the time you're done. Repeat row 2 till you get to your desired length. So I'm done. I don't know how many rows I did. I actually just made this and placed it on my back as I worked because she's almost my height, so I think if it fits me, it's gonna fit her. If you're interested in knowing how many rows I did, right now my head is so full I can count. Leave a comment in the comment section and I would add that to the description when I'm much calmer. Okay, let's attach this to the bag. So once you're done with your strap, you're going to fold it into 2. Make sure it's equal. You can count your stitches or you just eyeball it. Now, once you've done that, we're going to kind of make something that looks like this. I don't know what to call it. So we would place it on top of here and we would be attaching it at that same place that will stitch up this flap to the back. Please, another thing to note is that this should be in the middle, your work. So insert your hook into the double crochet, the first double crochet stitch that we made for our border, and into the strap. Pull up a loop. Go back into that stitch. Okay, let me turn it sideways so you can see. And into the strap to secure. So you're going to insert your hook in here. Now we're just going to do normal sewing and into the strap. So you do that again. So just sew this up randomly. So once you've attached this successfully, you're going to go into the next side of the strap, which is here. Set your hook in and into the body of the bag. So I'm done stitching this up. Then we're going to attach the straps to the bottom of the bag. So I'm going to be attaching mine on top of this corner here at the bottom. So just do that the same way. and attach the other side as well. Now I'm done attaching the straps for the bag. Now we're going to make a long chain that I'll be using to turn this into a drawstring bag. So I have like this long strap made already. You can make yours longer, you can make yours shorter. So now we're going to be passing it into the corners. So I'm going to go into the middle one now. Insert my yarn. So I have these two corners here. Once you've done this, pull the strings together. So now we're done with this bag. All that is left to be done is to hide all these loose ends. So if you are the kind of person that like hiding as you go, I'm so envious of you right now because you don't have all of this work to do. So I'm going to hide my loose ends and I'll show you how my bag looks when everywhere is brighter and I've probably given it to her. So I'm done hiding my loose ends and we've come to the end of the tutorial. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please like, subscribe and comment. Let me know you've watched this tutorial to this point, and I look forward to seeing your own backpack. You can send me pictures of your work on any of my social media platforms. And stay tuned, I actually created a tote bag, so I'll be releasing a video on how to convert this into a tote bag in case you're interested in learning how to.